Welcome to another episode of Millennial Investing Explained. Here's today's question. You've touched on the earning potential a few times, and I want to dive into that deeper now, because there is a limit on how much people can save, but there's ultimately no limit really on how much someone can earn. Why is it so important for someone to not only focus on savings, but also on their earnings?
I think the bigger question is why is like 99% of personal finance focused on the saving side? I live in one of the most expensive cities in the world. And the way that I'm able to do that is not only was I able to save and invest, and I lived in a crappy apartment for quite a long time, I also, even in New York City, keep my costs, as low as I can. But on the flip side, the earning piece, I think where people get into trouble is not thinking that they have the ability to make more money. They kind of accept whatever their full-time job pays them. And then, we just get in a mindset where we're afraid to ask for a raise because we don't want to get fired. There's so many things that go into why, people don't get paid as much as they often deserve. And that's what capitalism is built around. Capitalism is built around efficiency. Your boss is making money on your time and your boss's boss. If you're in a public company, your shareholders, and that's what keeps everything working. And that's why there's profit to go around, because you're making a certain amount of money on someone's time. And then the second piece is just going out and trying to diversify your income streams. It's not easy. Nothing in life is easy, but it's one of those things that does get easier over time. And so starting a side hustle, seeing how it makes you feel, seeing if you enjoy it, seeing what you like about it, seeing what you don't like about it, and then the entire time investing as much as that money as you can. But I think, people get addicted to money. I was addicted to money as well for quite a while. It's like a game where you're always making more and more. And once again, it's always kind of easier to chase more money than it is to even get to the point where you realize you have enough. Or you start, this is the cool thing about like some millennials and younger people now, is that they're starting to really understand the trade-off that they're making. And even if they can make more money, they know they have to trade more time in order to do it. And they're like, nope. Like, more people are reaching out to me and they're like, no, I didn't accept a promotion that I was offered because I know that with that promotion would come more expectations on my time. And I like the way my life is now. And that really blows my mind. And I'm excited to hear, because just, for a long time, I think especially us as Americans, we're always just trying to chase that dollar. And that's not what it's about. The whole idea is, how can you make more money in less time? And there's so many different ways to do that. Or maybe get to the point where you're like, I'm just not willing to trade my time for money, because time is so much more valuable, because you can't get back your time, but you can always go out and make more money if you want to.
That's all for this episode of Millennial Investing Explained. Be sure to follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook, or subscribe to our YouTube channel to get even more free content.